Well, Derrick, belated welcome to Toronto. Can you tell us a little bit about the move? Did it come out of the blue for you? What was expected? What were your emotions upon hearing it?
Um, yeah, kind of did come out the blue. Agent told me be by your phone, so um, told me that there was something in the works, and then once it was solidified, I was able to talk to the staff and everyone. So yeah, I felt like it was a good move, a fresh start, a new opportunity. You know how the game goes. Sometimes you find a move, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're put in, sometimes you fit in, sometimes you don't. And I think that was just the end all be on that. Didn't fit in there, and came here and felt like it's a better fit. And coaching staff assured me that I would be a good fit here, and so far it's been good. So I'm just trying to uh, get it adjusted to Toronto and the system as much as possible, as quick as possible, and make a real run at this.
You had a positive impact when you got on the field. Did you feel it was a good fit?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, watching the way this team plays and the style, I feel like I can bring something different that some of the other guys don't. And yeah, I think it was a very positive start. But now it's that's behind me. Now it's focus on tomorrow and getting 3 points at home. So uh, yeah, that stuff is all good, but you gotta move on as quick as possible. Not too high, not too low.
Obviously, with a trade, your life gets there's upheaval, moving, and things like that. Is there still a lot of things to be done? Will family be joining you? Or?
Um, yeah, I will have family joining me, but uh, again, it's part of the job. So at any point in time, you can move anywhere, and a lot of guys in this league know that. And I still have to go back at certain times and clean out my apartment and all that stuff. But the main focus is getting adapted well here, so I can help the team and make an impact as quick as possible.
Hi, Derrick. John Molinaro. Welcome to Toronto. You mentioned before about it not being a good fit in Atlanta. Why not? Why do you think it didn't sort of work out down there?
Um, I would actually love to tell you, but I feel like that's more so something that the coaching staff over there should be talking about. So I just think that uh, the way I see myself playing um, throughout my career in the league, uh, just wasn't wasn't able to get the best out of the tools I could bring. And when you have other great players who thrive in positions that you usually put yourself in and all that stuff, it kind of hurts things. And then just guys have different ways of playing. And uh, yeah, I mean, I don't want to sound bitter. I don't want to disrespect my former club. I also don't want to give out some of their tactics. So that's a very difficult question to answer. But yeah, I just think that style-wise, there's just little differences that um, I saw that could have been used in a different way. But the coaches make their decisions, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm able to be used in a way that I feel is positive to the team. So yeah, that's all I really can say.
Do you view this as a chance to kind of get back on track a little bit after the last 2 seasons in Atlanta?
Absolutely, yeah. As a player, you don't want to be on the outside looking in, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to be in a lot of rosters. Definitely towards the end of last season and the beginning of this season. So, yeah, it's definitely a fresh start, fresh point of view, fresh eyes on me, and yeah, just looking forward to getting back to how I left off in 2022.
It's early days here, Derrick, but John Herdman is known for his clarity in terms of telling players, what the plan is. Have you got a sense of that already?
Yeah, definitely. We've had some good conversations from the very first moment. Uh, I always I he coached against me with the national team, and I was always very very what's the word I'm looking for? I just thought that from the outside looking in, the guys bought into how he was. They believed in him, and he was able to get a camaraderie with the group. And to see that from a coach, as a player, you love that because those are the type of coaches you want to run through a wall for. And when you have that sense of clarity, you know where you stand. I feel like that's the easiest way to get the best out of each other. And yeah, I've come in. We've had conversations about what he feels like I can bring, and how I see myself in the team. And I think we have a clear understanding on that. So I'm just really excited to be able to be a part of this group and try to bring as much as I can.
It's nice to be wanted.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's a team that, you played against this team that, has had sort of, great sort of years in the past, but it's kind of in a rebuilding mode now. I mean, what's your reaction to sort of coming here at this point in time with the team in that kind of rebuilding mode?
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see how it can be a rebuilding mode, but I think it's you see with the quality that's in the locker room that it can be much more than that. And when I got here, I knew the great players that were on the team, but it's always different to be in the locker room with them and see how they move and how they act every single day. And so far, every single person in the locker room has welcomed me with open arms. I was really worried about that because I've had some intense battles with Toronto over the last couple of years. So to be able to come in and see not only good players but good people is something I feel eases the transition. And I think that you'll see that the guys are bought in and want to bring Toronto back to where it's supposed to be and where it used to be. And I think you'll see that game in and game out, the willingness to fight, the competitiveness, but then that unity that you see will definitely show out in the games. And I think we'll get a lot of wins. I think we'll put on some great performances, and we'll definitely put ourselves in contention for all major trophies, because at the end of the day, this is a club that deserves to be winning trophies.